Yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be doing a review of Chy Mall and why YOCO says it is a scam. Now before I go into the video, if you're new here, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on notification so they don't miss anything that I post on this channel. Also, I'll be giving you 4 ways that can help you spot a scam or a Ponzi scheme. Don't go anywhere. Let's go straight into the video. Now, the EOCO has released a statement, and I want to read some portions to you. And the most interesting bit, in fact, I put up the statement, but the most interesting bit was that the company operates a Ponzi or pyramid scheme, and the general public is cautioned to desist from investing and patronizing Chy Mall. Therefore, anyone who transacts business with them does so at their own risk. And this is coming from the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO. So there you have it, guys. You have been warned about Chy Mall. Now, before EOCO released this statement, I had the chance of calling Chy Mall or a representative of Chy Mall to ask them a few questions about Chy Mall. I said I was a potential investor, so I needed more explanations. So I wanted to use this video to also tell you what I heard and why I agree with EOCO's assessment of it being a scam. So let me just tell you a bit about it. So I think about a month ago, I called this representative, and again, I'll put up the adverts that I saw that showed the numbers I should call. But again, I'll blur out the numbers so that you don't have to also fall victim to this one. Now, it's interesting that they have different packages. Now, I called about the VIP package 3 or the VIP package 3 years. So, and it was interesting to note that the capital needed was 1,540 Ghana cedis, and they would charge you about 550 Ghana cedis as a shop fee, or as a how do you call it, a registration fee. So out of 1,540, you have 550 cedis gone as registration shop fee. So what's left is actually 990 Ghana cedis, and they promise you that every 2 weeks you'll be getting 77 Ghana cedis as your return. So I was like curious, how does this operate? So when I phoned the person, he said that they deal with quantum products, and in that it has high demand. I'm like, okay, tell me more. So what he says is, so for the 990 Ghana cedis, you by force, or in quote, you'd have to buy one of the quantum products for 550 Ghana cedis, and that product will be delivered to you. As I said, that's fine. So what happens to the 440 Ghana cedis left? Then he said that, okay, the company would then give you, since you paid for the shop fee, they'll give you an access to an online platform that they will also give you the 2 products for 220 Ghana cedis each. So the same product you bought for 550 Ghana cedis, they'll give you 2 of those for 220 Ghana cedis each, making 440 Ghana cedis. And that is a 60% discount on each of them. Then you have the option of taking delivery of the product, or you instructing a company, that's Chy Mall, to sell for you. And when they're selling for you, they sell it for you at 550 Ghana cedis again. So if they sell those 2 within 11 days or 12 days, that is 1,100 Ghana cedis. So you buy for 220 Ghana cedis each, that's 440 Ghana cedis. They sell both of them at the original price, in quote, which is 550 Ghana cedis. And in 2 weeks, you get 1,100 Ghana cedis. But before that, they will charge you $6 as tax, which was amounted to 33 Ghana cedis. So what your effective amount will be 1,067 Ghana cedis. So if you take that 1,067 Ghana cedis from the 990 Ghana cedis that you had, that will give you a profit of 77 Ghana cedis every 2 weeks. But remember that the initial capital you actually invested was 1,540, but they take away your shop or registration fee. So to them, your capital is now 990 Ghana cedis. So the 77 Ghana cedis is your profit. But if you do the math, you actually invested 1,540 Ghana cedis, and you are getting only 1,067 Ghana cedis back. So you are losing about 453 Ghana cedis or so. So it's important to know that even though they are telling you that every 2 weeks you'll be making X amount of profit or 77 Ghana cedis, it is not true, because you are actually making losses if you look at it in a holistic picture. Now, the second question that I found really interesting to ask them is, so if everybody knows this and everybody now becomes a seller, who then buys your product? Because if everyone knows that I can buy this product for 220 Ghana cedis, why then would I go and also buy this 550 Ghana cedi? It didn't make sense to anybody to do that. Then also I asked them that, okay, so if we have different packages, how come the same company have different packages for shop fees? Was one of the shop fees was 540 Ghana cedis, and that shop fee was, let me just give you the figure, and it was 275 Ghana cedis, and that was 1,650 Ghana cedis for the same shop, the same online content, or the same online platform. Why are you charging different fees? It's also important to note that now they were guaranteeing you returns in terms of every 2 weeks they're going to get you an X amount of money. Guys, it's in quote impossible. Businesses are not done that way. And why are they even forcing you to buy that product in the first place? If the product has such high demand, then they don't need it to force you to buy the first product in the first place. And that's how come they rake in their money. That's the review, or that's what I got from the interview or the conversation I had with the representative of Chy Mall. But now it struck me that, okay, if people are falling victims to these get-rich-quick schemes or these Ponzi schemes, how then will people know what to do in terms of, or what to do to avoid getting into this Ponzi scheme? So I have 4 reasons or 4 things that you can do to avoid getting scammed. Oh, before I go into that, they told me that the whole concept was on a new retail concept, and that was interesting for me. So if they give you those kind of vibes, Charlie, it's not the best. It could be a lie as well. So let me give you the 4 reasons or 4 things that you can know so that you also avoid being scammed by these people. Now, the first thing that I put down was that now if they are guaranteeing you returns or the returns are abnormally high, it should give you a red flag, because truly no one actually beats the market all the time. And these people are guaranteeing returns of about, for one of the packages, every 2 weeks they're guaranteeing you 2,700, one was 5,400. That's every 2 weeks, and that's abnormal returns. I mean, and it's important to note that these things are a scam. If the returns are abnormal, they're guaranteeing you so much returns, Charlie, run away from it. And usually their business model is vague. You see how I'm sure even after this video, people will have doubt or people have confusion about how this whole thing works. And that's the underlying thing for a scam. The business model is too vague. I mean, you can't understand. You have to explain. If the person can't explain this thing for you in 5 minutes, or can't explain their investment model for you in 5 minutes, then Charlie, starts running away, because it could be a huge scam. Now, the third thing you can do to avoid being scammed is check whether their licenses. Now, for this Chy Mall, they were not regulated by either the SEC or the BOG, and it should be a red flag for you. Anything you want to invest in, please ask, are they regulated by the SEC or the BOG, and ask them for their registration license. So that's the third thing you can do to avoid being scammed. For most Ponzi or for most Ponzi schemes, they require more investors to always come on board in order to sustain the business model. So if you realize, most of them will be like, bring more people. If you bring more people, we have commission for you, or would push you, and they'll put them under you for you to grow and get more commissions, Charlie. And that's one of the recipes for getting into a Ponzi scheme, or how do you call it, a scam. So please avoid this. That's the 4 things I've mentioned for you. Abnormal returns, if you're not registered by the SEC or the BOG, if also the business model is vague or there's no underlying product, and if finally they have to always pressure you to bring in more investors to actually sustain a business model, then you know that, Charlie, it's a huge scam. So that's it, guys. If you found this video interesting and educative, please click on the subscribe button, and also warn someone else. Let them watch this video to understand why it's a scam, and also educate someone else. If you're new here, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything that I post on this channel. See you soon, and take care.